when we think about your legacy, we think about movies, we think about that amazing voice. But one thing, if you're in Mississippi, you think about your connection to the blues. So why do you continue to hold up the banner and make sure folks know about the blues?
I sort of stumbled into it. I'm not a blues aficionado from way back. It just turns out that my partner at the time, who's since deceased, Bill Luckett, uh, we just stumbled into this because we saw a couple backpackers on the street in Clarksdale, just looking around actually. So Bill went to ask him if there was anything he could do to help them. You know, were they lost or was? And they said, "Where can we hear some blues?" They were in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Where can we hear some blues? Couldn't answer. There was no place. So that right there, we decided, okay, we'll do something about that. So we built a blues club, Ground Zero. As a matter of fact, the address of the building we were using was Zero Blues Alley. So Ground Zero was it. And I mean, the rest is just, I can say, the rest is just history. Over the years, it has just grown and grown and grown. And we get people from all over the world coming to Clarksdale to hear some blues, which is fabulous.
That's amazing. And of course, you're kind of known, or I should say Ground Zero is kind of known for having a random appearance from you or Buddy Guy or somebody on a Tuesday just having a jam session. So do you encourage more people to just show up and see what happens?
Oh, absolutely. Um, for the most part, we have an organized uh, program, but it was still open to what we call an open mic.
And now I know some folks have been wondering about this concert and this partnership with the orchestra, and they said they want to hear from you yourself. So what can you say this experience is about to be for the people?
Now, the experience is about to be something completely new. I don't think anybody who's planning on coming to this concert has ever heard anything like it uh, before. Uh, and I would, it is temptation to say all sense, but that's not quite right. That we'll have more on this level. People will pick it up, other people will do it. You know, it'll just spread because it's so unique right now.
Amazing. And Mr. Eric, I'm gonna bring you in on that one. So when you think about just the call to be a part of something like this, to put it together for the folks at home who are still thinking about getting a ticket but don't know yet, what are they really in for?
Well, first of all, why wouldn't they come, Kayla? I mean, Friday, March 27th at 7:30. What's a better way to spend time? But I think to Morgan's point, look, it's a unique experience. It's joyous. I guarantee you're going to learn something. The way we put the program together, and this is myself and Morgan and Howard Stovall, we do three things. We put together this incredible arrangement of blues music and blues musicians with local symphonies, like the Mississippi Symphony Orchestra. Morgan does a phenomenal job that's pre-recorded where he provides narration throughout the 2-hour show. And then we have video storytelling to accompany it. So it's a really, really unique, it's a blend of entertainment, it's a blend of education. And then if there's space to dance, I suspect you'll see people getting out of their seats and getting up and moving. I was talking to a friend of mine that attended our show at Stanford, and she had no idea. She knew kind of the history of the blues, but she ended up dancing in her seat. And I suspect you'll see a little bit of that as well.
Mr. Freeman, when you think about your legacy and the preservation of all the things that you have created, what do you want to leave with the people? What do you want them to know when they walk out of this show about you?
Yeah, I'm all for a larger audience for these, particularly the young people who are coming along, bluesmen. Yeah, they are worth your attention. But that said, so what?
But I mean, I mean, these are artists that have graced our club for years, and these are arguably one of the things that's so encouraging, these artists are on the front end of their career. You know, when you think of a blues man or a blues artist, you're going to think probably someone that's kind of second half of their career, or maybe even a little bit beyond that. That's not the case here, which I think sends a very, very strong message. This music is alive and well. The torch has been passed to the artists, the folks that the audience is going to see. They bring incredible energy, and I think it just bodes so well, not only for the music and the story, but I would argue for the region itself. I mean, we're fortunate enough that the state of Mississippi has sponsored the show, as well as organizations such as Memphis Tourism and Clarksdale tourism itself as well.
Final question for both of you. When you think about just the music scene, what is it that you would encourage younger folks? As like you said, passing the torch. We can pass music along. What music catalogs do you want more kids and families to listen to?
I think you should be open to a variety of music. I mean, I personally, there is no music other than opera that I don't like. I like music, period. People who will make it from bluegrass to blues. I like it all. So I encourage people to listen, to get involved with all of it. And well, yeah, particularly these young people who are bringing us the blues on, it's almost like resurgence.
I think be curious. One of the things I really appreciate is just have that sense of curiosity. If you don't know much about this genre, come. If you don't often go to a symphony, join us. But also, if it inspires you to pick up that guitar or ukulele or piano, go for it. So I think it's the only thing I'd close on is this is truly the foundation of American music.
But you know that, don't you, Kayla?
Yes, sir, I do. And I know the folks want to see you do a little something, you know, to get a little, you may or may not.
Don't do it anymore.
Fair enough. But you can still sing a little. Can you hum us to break? Just give them a little hum.
Rock is my pillow. The cold ground is my bed. The highway is my home. So I might as well be dead. I'm just walking and walking. Seems I have no place to go.
That was excellent. Thank you so much.